Kyle "Tricky" Smith is a footballer hoping to make the England 2018 World Cup squad. If chosen, he has permitted us to document his trip to Russia and provide an exclusive behind-the-scenes look at one player's journey to the biggest sporting event in the world. Kyle Smith?
No autographs today, mate. I'm in training.
Yeah, we're the documentary crew.
Oh, of course you are. That'll explain the camera. Tricky. Nice to meet you.
Hi, Louis McCourt, hi.
Yeah, come on. Let me show you where the magic happens. Let's take a look around the ground. Yeah, in you come. Come on. Head office. This is my mum. Office assistant. She's in charge of meal prep. General admin, sorting out my fan letters and that.
Is this the documentary you said about that?
Yeah, this is it, yeah. Don't act surprised. She knew this was coming. Well, it's to say it's my mum's house. I had to come back down here, look after her. You know how it is. But that's why I'm not playing for any big clubs at the moment. I had offers from all sorts, you know, Manchester United, your Liverpools, your Arsenals, they all want me, but at the end of the day, your family comes first. Come on, let me show you the garden. This is where the magic happens.
This is your practice arena, yeah?
20,000 people all around. Tricky. All shouting.
So you're hoping to make the England team, yeah?
Hoping. You're talking silly, yeah? I know. It's just a matter of time. Yeah, I had Southgate on the blower the other night, and you know, he just said, "Don't you worry, trickster. You know, you've got a spot in that team." So.
And you've asked us to film your journey.
Well, it's something I've always thought about. You know, a road to a big event like this, and I thought, what better time than Russia, you know? So I thought, why not call you up, learn a few bob while I'm doing so. And
oh, you're earning money as well as paying us for the filming then.
We'll talk money. We'll talk about that later on. Don't worry about that. Let's just get a show on the road, eh? Come on.
So what made you want to be a footballer?
Well, it all started when I was born. Actually, I dribbled my way out of the womb and slid past the midwife when I was out. You know, 1-0. Get those calf muscles in.
Yep. So what position do you play?
I don't necessarily believe in the traditional positions that you see in the modern game. I generally take the stance of if you're near where the ball is, you know, especially in my case, something's going to happen. Let me show you this one here. This one's a good one. You like this one. What you want to do? You want to cue the ball up like that. You want to take 3 steps back.
No tricks in the house, Tricky.
No tricks in the house, Tricky. Anyway, before we was rudely interrupted, let me show you the whip wall. So what you want to do, cue the ball up, and then what you're going to do is you're going to run up to it, you're going to give it some whip and then, what? Not like that, hang on, let me do that again. Put it down, set it up, come running in, whip, and then you what? You what? Whip first, then you what? Let me do that one more time, hang on. I haven't done this one in a while. Whip, what? No. So it's sort of like,
So how is your
come
son as a footballer?
Yeah, he's been playing quite a while now, Tricky. He's told me he's brilliant. Other people say he's good, but I don't know if he's getting a bit sort of too old for it now. But you know, he still thinks he can make it, so I'm behind him all the way.
That's just one I do for a warm up. See that? Sometimes the cord comes off, but it just gets the blood pumping. You can switch arms as well. Used to have a Dyson, my mum doesn't. Can't afford one of them. Used to be better for this sort of thing, but you know.
So do you think Tricky will make it?
Oh yeah, I've got every faith in him. I mean, you look at Sam Jackson. He was 46 when he did that Pulp Fiction. Best film of all times. And if it takes Tricky 46 years to get there, so be it. I've got every faith in him.
Oh, that one? Cantona? It's a lot of the time when I'm playing, they say it's glued to my foot, and you can see why. It's just unbelievable, that.
So how would you describe yourself as a footballer?
Well, you know what Fergie once called me?
What did Fergie once call you?
No, he called me up once,
Oh.
and he said, you know, we really want you, but we can't afford you, obviously. And you know, I said to him, look, if you're going to keep making all these sorts of excuses, I said, I don't want anything to do with you. I don't want nothing to do with you, your club. I mean, the club's shit for a start. Manchester United. Fans are like rats, aren't they? You're never more than 3 feet away from one. But yeah, so I told him, you know, stick it. And you know, next season he was calling me up again, asking me the same questions. But that's just part and parcel with football in life. You know, you're burning bridges 1 minute, the next minute someone's coming along and he's building them back up again. But when they all want you, that's just the way it is.
So the dreaded question: how do you think we're going to perform in this World Cup?
We'll win, obviously. I mean, it all depends if you know. Picture this: the final. We're 1-0 up. He thinks, I'll save my best player. I'll take him off, save his legs, you know. And then a couple of minutes left, bang, you know, Germany are down the other end. You know, Rashford's fallen over. And it's 1-0, and I'm off the pitch. I can't go back on and help. What am I going to do then? But you know, things like that happen. You have to rest your best players, which is understandable. But you don't do it in a final. Let me tell you that now. I mean, it's over. I've won. I've won.
So you're the best player in the squad then?
Well, yeah. I mean, I don't like to big myself up, but you know, it's not what to say, is it really? It's yeah. I mean, the lads are good. You know, I was on the blower to old Raheem Sterling the other week, and he was saying like, thank God for you, trickster. Thank God for you. But you know, yeah, we'll have a piss up after the game, no doubt. Me and the boys. I remember back when Beckham he used to like a drink, David.
You know Beckham then?
Yeah, of course, yeah. Yeah, me and Bex go way back. He always used to copy my hairstyles, is what it was, but the press used to pick up on him. I don't know what it was, but yeah, no, I'd known from. I went to school with Dave actually. Yeah, we used to play schoolboy football together, and it was it was then when we really bonded.
And how are the press with you? Do you get recognised or in the tabloids or anything?
Yeah. I mean, you know, you get up on a Saturday morning and you can't even go down the shop and get a pint of milk. And there's just always cameras. You know, I see people upstairs in there looking out the windows with their mobile phones recording me, and you can't go away from the cameras. I mean, look now. What can I say? But that's just the way it is. I mean, you take the bad with the good, and yeah, I think we'll get a result.
Package for you.
More fan mail.
What's surname?
Surname. Tricky.
Says Smith on here.
So what's a typical day in the life for Tricky?
Well, he just rolls out of bed whatever time in the morning, you know, just breezes through the day, goes out with his mates, has I think a bit of a kick around. Yeah, just comes in and out for the odd meal, gets me to answer his fan mail.
This is one of my one of the moves I pull in quite a few games. It's called the Trickster. Obviously after me, and it's like this. So the ball's out in front of me. What I'll do is I'll make her run onto it, and then what I'll do is I'll go as if I'm going to shoot, and then what I'll do is I'll grab it and I'll flip around like that. And defenders don't expect it, and then I'm through and goal. 6-0. Easy as that.
So what are the perks of being a footballer?
Well, obviously there's a lot of perks to being a world-class footballer. The ladies obviously love it, which is always a bonus. But I've walked that tightrope. I won't go back there again. My ex-wife took to the mansion, to the cars, to the kids, to the lot. But nah, for now I'm just gonna focus on my training, get Russia done, lift that World Cup. Might even pick myself up a Russian wife out there.
So now that Tricky's living with you, does he help out around the house?
No, he's never helped out around the house. No, he's in his own little bubble. I come in, the garden's like a tip. I come in, the fence is broken where he's been doing a few of these party tricks with his ball up against the fence. No, he don't do anything. He's living the dream.
Come on, chip chop.
Hang on, Tricky, I'm nearly there.
So did you know his ex-wife? Did you get on well with her?
Ex-wife? Don't know about an ex-wife, no.
Yeah, he used to live with his ex-wife before he came here, that's what he said.
Did he? News to me. I don't think he's ever left here. Well, it feels like he hasn't.
So who's your footballing idol? What player did you look at and think, that's who I want to be like?
It's a funny question, really. You know, a lot of people would say your Messis and your Ronaldos, you know, players like that. But I used to run rings around them. I'm not gonna lie. I never saw the big deal with them. Yeah, it's funny for me. I mean, a lot of my aspiration when I was growing up probably came from, you know, looking in the mirror. You know, I saw myself, and I used to get fletched to record games as I was growing up, and I'd watch it back, and I'd take that as aspiration. You know, going into the next game, I'd watch it back. I was going to say see where I went wrong, but I never really did, and that was the problem. There we go, look. There we go, down the wing now, watch this. Dart and run, look, there we go, look. See that? There we go, look. Bang.
Did you know back then that you were going to be the superstar you are today?
Yeah, I mean everyone told me, but they didn't need to tell me, you know. It was easy to see. I was leaps and bounds. I was playing 6 years above my age most of the time, growing up playing football. But yeah, no one can stop me.
So what about Tricky's father? Is he around?
No, he's been gone years. He couldn't have handled Tricky. He just wanted a normal son, normal everyday son. You know, there was one stage where I couldn't even handle him. I'll be honest, I felt like giving him up for adoption myself. But I stuck by Tricky, and well, you know, and look at him now. He thinks he's going to make it to the World Cup.
Singing my praises again, are we?
Oh yes, love.
There he goes, the trickster.
So when do you find out if you've made the team?
Well, I'm sure Southgate give me a call. Yeah, I'm not too worried really. I mean, to be honest, as I said, I've already spoke to him. He said I'm in a team, so you know, it's a matter of time really, I suppose. I should probably give him a call actually. Let me get him on the old blower.
Welcome to the O2 messaging service.
What has he
The
done?
person you are calling.
Let me try him again quick.
Welcome to the O2
Looks like
messaging
Southgate's not
service.
answering.
The person you are calling.
Try and get hold of the FA instead. He's a crafty one, he is. Hello? Hello, you alright? It's Triggy. I was just trying to get... Hello? Put me on hold. Me. Triggy. 10 minutes. Put me on hold. Cheek of it, eh? How many goals have I scored for them? 10 minutes. Hello? Hello, you alright? It's Triggy. Yeah, I was... Triggy. What do you mean? It's Triggy. Triggy. I was just trying to get hold of Southgate. I was just wondering when he was going to announce the team. The team, the England team for Russia. What do you mean? It's been announced. I can't believe this. I ain't even got the decency to answer his phone. I thought he would have called me. Google. Let's have a look here then. Squad: Alexander-Arnold, Rose, Young, Ali, Rashford, Pickford, Cahill, Jones, Delph, Loftus-Cheek. That's not right. That can't be right. I'm not on there? That's a... What's this? Total Sport. It can't be a proper site. Let me get on another one. I can't believe it. Can't believe it. I need a glass of water or something.
Are you okay? Tricky? Tricky. Oh my god. Help! Help! After suffering a mental breakdown, Tricky was committed to a psychiatric hospital. Kept under observation for 2 weeks, the doctors have deemed him harmless and released him back into the world. We arrive back at Tricky's home a fortnight after the incident, concerned for his well-being and desperate to check if he is okay.
Oh, thought it might be Southgate.
Tricky here. I must say it's really good to see you. You gave me an awful fright last night. How are you feeling? Are you okay?
I mean, how would you feel? The country sold you down the river. I mean, not only that, they locked me up in a mental home. Poked around like a lab rat.
Well, you did have a serious mental breakdown, Tricky.
Nah. I mean, who wouldn't? You know, best player in the world, and you're not in your national team. I'm almost on the verge of giving up with it, but well, what a waste of ability that would be, eh? I mean, I can't do that. I mean, I should do that. I definitely should do that. I mean, the country's completely screwed me over, so I should say, you know, that's my retirement. But I couldn't do that to myself. Come on, anyway.
Okay. So, how's your mum been dealing with all this, you know?
She left. She's gone, yeah. I ain't seen her since I've been back.
She's gone?
Yeah, she's gone, yeah. She couldn't hack it. You know, every paper was here, wanting a story on it. All the, all the headlines and all the cameras. She just, I mean, people like you ain't helping. The cameras turning up outside of here every day. But
Oh, do you want us to leave? Or?
no, don't be silly. No, I can hack it. Obviously, she can't. I'm used to the stardom, but some people just aren't built for that life. So that's just the way it is, unfortunately. I mean, I'm not too happy about the whole situation, I tell you. Here we are. Welcome to the war room. This is all my paperwork for my case. I've got a team of lawyers all over the world working around the clock on this absolute injustice for me.
Oh, so you've actually got a legal case pending then? What are the details of that exactly?
Well, you asked me about football, asked me how many players there are in a team, I'll tell you there's 12, but ask me anything about this called malarkey, I'll leave that to the professionals, just what they're paid for. But one day, when I win them that World Cup, they'll be sorry then. Well, I mean, they'll be happy, obviously, but they'll be sorry.
So are you still going to watch the World Cup and be behind the team?
No, I won't be watching. There's no point, is there? I mean, they'll get knocked out round 16 by Iceland along throwing. If they make it out the group stage, no, I won't be watching it.
So what about the World Cup in 2022? Are you hoping to make that as well?
Well, I mean, you think they'd have learned from their past experiences. 2010, lost that. 2014, lost that. 2018, obviously going to lose that as well. 2022, Qatar. I mean, hot conditions. Maybe they'll think, Tricky, he's played in all sorts of climates. He's played around the world. He's played for all sorts. Some of the boys out there, there's a bit of snow outside and they won't leave their house. But maybe they'll have a look and they'll think, who can we get? Tricky, But
So how do you say you're dealing with this whole situation? You've just been released from the asylum, your mother's left you, and you haven't made the England squad. So how is this affecting you?
well, it's been tricky. It's my name though, so it's been made. I've been questioning myself. Am I as good as I think I am? I've even been considering going and trying my luck in the Scotland team. I mean, my granddad's Scottish, I think. No, I can't even do that. I've already played for England, so that's off the table. It's that Southgate fella. He's making me doubt myself. I mean, who's he played for? Who has he played for?
Not sure.
There's your answer then. I mean, and he thinks he's got the right to, make decisions on players like me. I mean, I'm the best player in the world.
So, what now?
We're going to Russia. Pack your stuff up, boys. We're going to Russia.
We accompanied Tricky to the airport, where he was instantly arrested for attempting to leave the country, which was in violation of the terms of his release. After spending the night in jail and being cleared of acting as his accomplices, our camera equipment was returned, and the footage was allowed to be shown. Tricky was immediately sent back to the psychiatric hospital, where the doctors diagnosed him as suffering from considerably extreme delusions of grandeur, and added that he probably shouldn't have been let out in the first place. Upon incarceration, Tricky's first phone call was to England manager Gareth Southgate. Needless to say, there was no answer.